Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. This is my channel, Fusion Media House. Today we're going to be talking about a little bit about Israel and Palestine. Netanyahu sees what's happening in the ICJ court. A lot of evidence against Israel about the genocide that they're committing in Gaza, and the case doesn't look good for Israel at the moment, especially Netanyahu. So he came and gave a really big speech to the nation and said that he doesn't care what the ruling is, if the ruling is against Israel. Doesn't matter if it's the ICJ or anybody else in the world, they will keep doing what they're doing because he does not think it's an act of genocide. He thinks it's an act of self-defense. As I said earlier in one of my videos, even United States self-defense is, if somebody's threatening your life and you accidentally kill him, you stabbed him or shot him once, maybe twice just to be sure. But if you shot him maybe about 55, 60 times or stabbed him about 100 times, it wouldn't be considered self-defense anymore because you're literally just killing that person after they're dead. Extreme force, and I think now Israel is not defending themselves anymore because they're in Gaza. They've destroyed about 80% to 90% of Gaza. They've killed about 24,000 people up till now, out of which they say about 10,000 are kids or maybe more. 60% they're saying that might be kids, children. And a lot of people are still under the rubble, so they don't have the real numbers of what's going on, how many people are dead. So Netanyahu, to justify what he's doing, why even send his own people to, the ICJ? Just say, hey, you know what? If you're gonna give a ruling against us, we don't really give a shit. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing, but just to show to the world, that how we're sending our lawyers in and we'll fight the case because we are right. And then when we're gonna lose, we're just gonna say, and move on. One of the things I saw on X that I really liked was, why are we as the United States giving so much support to Israel? I'm not just talking about moral support, but I'm talking about money-wise. Why are we sending $100 billion and all this amount to Israel when they have free education, free healthcare, only 2,250 people homeless, and sixth happiest nation in the world, whereas United States by itself has a pretty heavy student loan amount. Not the worst in the world, but not the best. Expensive healthcare. At least they have healthcare. Some nations don't even have that. But 577,000 homeless people or more, and the highest depression rate in the world. So if they're so well off, they're so happy with what they have, then why are we giving our taxpayers' money to that nation? And they don't really give a shit what we say. Netanyahu has said so many times that America is his bunny and he'll make him do whatever he wants to do. And it is quite a fact because out of in the UN, 147 countries oppose the genocide that's happening in Gaza. Only 4 or 5 countries are with Israel, and out of which America is the one with the veto power, so they keep vetoing. So obviously we are a bunny to the Israel state. Hostages, they're asking for their hostages back. What hostages? You bombed every other place. 80 to 90% of Gaza is cannot be lived in because it's all rubbles now. So what do you expect? You've killed so many Palestinians, people in Gaza. How do you expect your hostages to survive? Then you're gonna say, idea for trying to save them, but they were already killed by Hamas or whatever terrorist group. And well, when the truth is, your own person that just got released, what's her name? Noah Argamon says Israeli forces killed its own hostages. Itai Frisky and Yossi Sharabi, they died because of our own IDF strikes. So, if you're bombing first of all, you're destroying all the infrastructure. You've already destroyed all the infrastructure in Gaza and Palestine. Schools, hospitals, residents, businesses, there's nothing left. So that was your goal from the beginning, because once you can make mistakes, twice you can make a mistake. For being the most sophisticated army, the number one army in the world, number one intelligence Mossad in the world, you guys are making dumb mistakes. I mean, no offense to you guys, I really don't give a shit, but you guys are making terrible mistakes one after another. Your diplomats keep saying, "Yeah, what should we do if we don't kill all Gazans, all Palestinians? They will kill us." Well, I'll tell you this: the more people you kill, and the more kids that survive. Well, first of all, you're making pretty damn sure nobody survives this, but you're making more enemies than you are making friends. Y'all assassinated people all over the world. A surgical strike wouldn't be that hard for you guys, but you're just like, I'll show you a couple of videos after this. You're just happy to bomb people off. IDF soldiers are making fun of the kids, the Gazan kids who have left their houses. They're sometimes in their beds, pretending to be kids. They're riding their bikes inside the room, so they're mocking them pretty much every day, and they're posting videos of bombing neighborhoods and acting badasses and stuff. I guess that's what bullies do. But unfortunately, for a nation that survived the Holocaust, as wrong as the Holocaust was, what you're doing right now is 10 times worse, because you were supposed to protect the people that were going through, whatever they're going through, but you're the one that are killing, like eradicating a whole generation, a whole race right there. South Africa, even they have the decency to stand for what's right or wrong and go. I mean, they're one of the corrupt countries themselves, but at least they're taking you guys to court because they've been through that. And as history shows, like we did consider a lot of people the terrorists at the time. Like Nelson Mandela was, termed terrorist by the Western society at first, but then he became a hero. So eventually, this is going to turn out where IDF and Israel was the villains actually, but they were hailed as heroes right now and fighters of freedom, when they're just a bunch of bullies. They're the next Nazi group. So that's my 2 cents on this, and hopefully we'll get to chat again, and hopefully on better terms, where Palestinians are more happier, free, hopefully, and this genocide has stopped by then. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.